Hi guys, my name is Samantha and this is going to be my February 2017 TBR. Now, I don't know if I'm cheating necessarily, but two of the books that I'm going to mention, I've already started reading, one of them being this year, the other one being from the summer of last year. Now, let's just get right into it, and like I said, if I'm cheating, my bad, but I do plan to read these and finish them in February. So the first one is The Lovely Bones, and I picked this one up from a recommendation. And so far, I'm really enjoying it. If you don't know what it's about, it is about this girl who is raped and killed from a child molester, rapist in their town, in the neighborhood specifically, and she dies and she goes to heaven. So this is kind of her story in heaven, what she's saying, looking down on earth and seeing her friends and family, and kind of her just talking about her life and how short it was and her memories that she had. And so far it's really good page turner. I plan on doing a full review of this book once I have completed it. I have about 150 to 200 pages left and then I will be done. So I'm so close, but like I said, I don't think I'm going to finish it this month, so that's why it's on my February list. But I plan on doing, like I said, a full review with spoilers and more in depth, and I haven't even seen the movie or anything, so I don't know how it ends, so I'm really looking forward to that. The second book that I have, which I'm sure if you've been on this booktube community or you've just been around reading the past year, you have heard of Night Film. And so I started reading this at the beginning of 2016, kind of maybe around summertime is when I tapered off and stopped reading it, but I was listening to it on Audible. And so the book runs about 24 and a half hours, just under 25, and I had about 8 left. I was so far through it, almost done. I just fell off the face of the earth pretty much at the end of last year and just didn't pick up a book. That wasn't, I don't know, just got lazy, literally just got lazy and stopped. So now that I have found this book at the Half Price bookstore for $7, one, I knew I had to pick it up because that is hella cheap for this book. But I want to know what happens. I'm genuinely curious. I was intrigued by the book. I was already so far invested that I was like, okay, it's definitely time to finish it because it's well talked about, even now that it's almost a year or two after the book's been out. I mean, I don't know really when it came out, but at least when I started hearing about the buzz on the booktube community, it's been out for a minute, and it's just time that I finish it. And a lot of my favorite booktubers have raved about this book. That's my goal, to finish this book. So that's why I'm kind of concerned. You can tell me down below, is it cheating to just start about 3/4 of the way through or halfway through and keep reading? Or do I need to start all over again? Because like I said, I got so far through, and this is kind of a meaty book that I don't want to start necessarily all over from page 1 again. I feel like I retained it, but then I'm like, is it cheating to start in the middle and just keep going? And then I can be like, oh yeah, didn't this happen? Oh yeah, I remember that. And then just finish it off, and that way I can get this book out of my hair because it's definitely bugging me that I haven't finished it. So since I have 2 of the books that I have mentioned already half read, I would love to be overly ambitious and read Dracula. I've had this book for a while. I got it at, I believe, the library for 50 cents, it says, and it was originally $1.25. So I'm planning on reading this because it's a classic, and my channel is kind of going to be horror-based, thriller-based, scary elements involved, and so this guy definitely needs to be read because it's a classic horror book, and I definitely believe that I want to start beefing up my channel with more horror related items. So if you guys have any books you'd recommend that are a little bit maybe morbid, dark, obscure subject matter, your homegirl's definitely not going to judge you, and I'm totally down to read those kind of books. And sometimes I feel like I don't know where to start. Some of the reviews on Goodreads aren't always accurate, so I've had a kind of a struggle realizing what books I need to read, which ones I should stay away from. So I'm really looking forward to doing more reviews, more TBRs. I don't necessarily do too many hauls because I kind of feel like I'm a minimalist when it comes to books. I like to read them and then donate them when I'm done, or if I absolutely love them, I will keep them on my shelf. But I literally just have one bookshelf, and it's this one right here, and this first row, second row, and third row are books. And those are the only books I own. So I don't have shelves and shelves and shelves of books. So I typically will check them out from the library, or I will purchase them, read them, and then like I said, I donate them. So I'm always looking for suggestions on things that I should check out at the library or I pick up on Audible. So yeah, let me know. I'm going to post my Goodreads link down below so you can kind of get an idea of what I like to read. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Thank you. Bye.